Hey, what's going on YouTube? Lionel here, and today I have I'm going to do two videos for you today. Um, this this one, and then my second video is going to be a first impression of something I've been anticipating since I've heard of it. Got in on a split, so I am I'm really excited. It came yesterday. My wife forgot that it came. I've been asking it for about every day, so I don't know how she forgot, but that's women for you. Anyway, so this video. This is a niche versus designer video. Um, and yeah, this has been done a little while, but I'm going to try to give you an honest assessment of what I think today. My perspective has changed, it has evolved, but I'm just going to give you an honest opinion of what I think niche versus designer. So let's get into it. Um, I got my first niche maybe a little over a year ago, and I think the first bottle I purchased was on a split. Man, yeah, probably a year or so ago. The first one I bought was no, maybe a little longer than that, because the first split I got was on a Green Irish Tweed that I got from a man John ITL MMC, great brother. Get with that dude. Great splitter. I may get on his Rose Ooze since I couldn't get on with Mickers. That one. So and then after that, I got a Millesime Imperial. I liked both of those so much. Well, initially I did not like Millesime Imperial. Green Irish Tweed was love at first sniff, so I ended up getting a full bottle of Green Irish Tweed. Later, I got a full bottle of Millesime Imperial, a tester of Millesime Imperial. And over the last year, that collection has grown quite a bit recently, from Shergy to uh, Cruel Intentions to I don't know what else I got up there. I filled out a lot of the creeds, some splits, some other stuff like that. So anyway, I did end up getting quite a few more niche bottles. So let me tell you what I think. Here's my honest perspective. If you're watching this video, if you're on Facebook and you're fooling with Smelling Extra Fly, good brother over there, Hero, or you're on Micker's page, or you're on Fragrance Discussion, or Facebook Fragrance Friends, or Fragrance Guru Nation, if you're on any of those pages, listen to me very carefully. Don't buy another designer bottle. Here's the reason why. Yes, yes and no. There are some designer bottles I would tell you I think you should get. L'instant de Guerlain Extreme, maybe even L'instant de Guerlain Pour Homme. Terre d'Hermes is a wonderful classic scent. Um, let me think of some others. I mean, Prada Amber Intense, I love it. Prada Amber Pour Homme is nice to me. But even with that, I, I'm I think you should just, if you're watching this video right now, if you've watched more than one or two videos, if you've considered buying Pure Distance M, or what's the Nasamato, and all, if you're thinking about spending $6 to $7 per milliliter, if you're on a Rose Oud, the Royal Oud splitter, you've been on these Frappin splits or something like that. Listen to me. Don't waste your time on designer bottles. The reason why is you have a unique taste and you have a unique nose, and because of that, you're just going to waste money on anything that's not as great as quality as that. So there are some great fragrances. I still love Roaster. I still love Chanel Leur Homme. I don't reach for those bottles as much. Are they good fragrances? Yes. But they're good fragrances for maybe your uncle, or they're good fragrances for, your high school brother, or, somebody who personally, who's going to wear maybe one or two fragrances a year. They're going to go through their, they'll wear, Versace Pour Homme in the winter, or Versace All Fresh in the winter. Like, if that's that guy, then fine. I think designer bottles, I think, mass retail bottles have their place. They just don't have their place really in this community anymore. And you can just tell from when I first started watching videos a couple of years, 2.5 years ago, 2 years, 2.5 years ago. I can't remember when. It's been, time moves so fast. But everybody, Brandon, J.R. Ryder, even my man Mickers. I mean, all them dudes were just doing like designer bottles. what's his name, Tim, and all those. But you look today, you start looking at, my man Wally Stinks and Mickers Now. You start looking at Travis and what's my man, the Naked Unboxing guy, and my man $40 and man, I got so many subscriptions. Uh, Mr. Joe Strikes Again. Man, those dudes are reviewing Killians and Pure Distance and Royal Oods and Rose Oods and Montels and what's the chick who just died? Like those are the type of bottles they're in. And if you find those things interesting, you get a little sample. Some you find those things interesting, man. Just stay away from getting that cheap stuff. Stay away from the Blue Day Chanels. Stay away from the La Nuits. Listen, they're not bad fragrances. They're good fragrances. But you are going to waste your money because it's just going to go to the back of your closet and you're not going to reach for it much. And you're going to end up selling it for a fraction of what you paid for it. And a lot of us are doing that now. Like if you look at the community, these guys are selling stuff $20, $25. They pay retail probably they pay $73 for that La Nuit. They're selling it for like $30, $40 shipped because they're trying to get that money to get Amber Sultan or Amber Absolute or Tobacco Vanille. So here's what I recommend you do. I recommend you, if the bottles are too high, man, just get in some splits. There are a lot of splits going on. I mean, I'm looking at doing some splits, some those the Dior, the private collection, stuff like that. Get on those types of splits because your dollars will be better used that way. Don't buy the cheap stuff. I mean, they're good for gifts if you're going to gift them to other people, but you're going to be tired of them and you're going to waste money. You're going to be upset in about a year. I promise you. I promise you. You will be upset within a year that you bought half of those things. Some of them you may keep. Some of them you're going to have to force yourself to even wear because your other loves, your Musk Ravageurs and your Vetiver Extraordinaires and your Cura Belugas and tobacco, SDVs and all those fragrances, man. That's your taste. If you're watching this video, that's your taste. Don't waste your time anymore. There's too many good fragrances out there that, even if you bought, a 25 ml split versus what you would have bought, a full bottle. So let me give you an example. You can buy a 3.4 of Blue Day Chanel for like $80, right? Or you can get on a split for like 20 mil for $96, and you get Royal Oud from Mickers, right? Listen, you're getting a superior fragrance. So it's worth it. It's like paying for different, it's like paying for gold versus gold plated. Like Blue Day Chanel is gold plated. It's a nice fragrance. Don't get me wrong, but it's gold plated versus, Royal Oud is freaking titanium or platinum or something like that. So anyway, just think about it. Watch, let me know what you think about that. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to disagree. A lot of people are going to tell you, a lot of these cats are going to tell you, man, no, you need to start and graduate your nose. That's bullcrap. You're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your money. You know it's good. I know a good pair. I didn't have to graduate into a good pair of shoes. When I bought my first pair of good shoes, I was like, this is what a good pair of shoes should feel like. And the same thing should happen with your fragrances. If you're watching these videos, if you're on these websites and you're interacting with people, don't even waste your time with that Dolce & Gabbana the one and all that. Don't even ask the question. Just stay away from that stuff and get you on some good splits. Get with Pegasus and those guys and Travis Diaz, great splitter. Spencer Magnum Spanthrax, great splitter. Mickers is great splitter. I've got stuff from most of those guys. So do that, man. Don't waste your money anymore. Peace.